Okay, so this is Dad performing a little impromptu interview with his oldest son Spencer, who just today drove on the road in a car for the first time.
Yep.
I'm just really curious. What was your? I was trying to think today as Mom called me and said, say a prayer for Spencer. And I sort of grabbed my keys and I held on to them and I said a prayer. And I was trying to think of like when I started. I have some funny stories from when I started driving, but I was trying to sort of, think about what I was feeling and like connect with you in that way. But I'm curious, what was it like? I mean, when you first got into the car and started driving, and when you first pulled out onto the street and started driving.
Um, I think when I got into the car, it's sort of like all that nervousness that I had towards the end of school, just sort of go away, which was good.
That's cool.
So that would have helped. And then going onto the road was sort of like, you know, feeling like I'm getting older now.
Hmm.
Sort of, just another thing to check off the list, basically.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was good.
Was it nervous at all? I mean,
No, not while I was driving. When Brad was driving, yes, I had some. I was all over the place.
So explain to me the route that you took.
Um, I'm just gonna explain it how we are.
Yeah.
Um, we got out of the training place, which is down on West Road, sort of. Got out of the parking lot, took a right down. I don't really know what street it was. I wasn't really paying attention to street names.
Yeah, no problem.
Took another right, then a left down, sort of towards Head Key. And actually, we took a right after that and went to the middle school. Sort of did a loop around there, came back, went all the way down to Edsel, came down this street actually and passed my house.
Nice.
And then we stopped and went across West Road to Anderson Elementary School, and took a right at the end of the street, all the way at the end of the street, and sort of did like a box around that, and then took another right after we got out.
You said something about Mr. Oakley. You had passed Colin Oakley's house.
We passed Colin Oakley's house, and his dad was out in the front mowing the lawn, and we were originally going to go left, but Miss Taffy was like, "Oh, it's nice to see people, so just go ahead and turn right." So I honked, and he turned around and sort of gave me like the little like, "Oh, it's not who I think it is," kind of that look. And then sort of said like a 5-second stuff to him, then left.
So you actually stopped?
Yeah, we stopped.
To say hi to him?
Yeah, I said hi, and he's like, "I can't believe you're driving right now." I was like, "Yeah, no, it's cool. Gotta go though."
That's cool.
So, and then after that, took a right off of that street, went down back to where we came from, took a left, and went all the way down to the end of the street to where almost downtown Trenton is. Like another route you can go to downtown Trenton.
Cool.
I I passed my first almost red light. It was on the yellow, and I had to gun it. I had to stop in the middle though, because I didn't have enough time.
Gun it. That's one of those terms that you probably should wait a little while
loosely.
to.
I
Yeah.
can say it loosely right now.
You know what? You can ask your grandpa about a certain orangish light that I might have gone through on our way over to Endicott. I'm sure
Is
he'll.
that really possible?
No, it's really not. But
Well, after that, then we went down the street over some railroad tracks and went down to downtown Trenton. Took a right, and we were on Main Street. Went all the way down to the end of the road and sort of did a big circle around Elizabeth Park, which was pretty aggravating because there's so many different people, so many different cars. And there was a truck behind us, which was really offsetting because, I've never seen a huge truck like that.
it's a little unnerving,
because
right?
of that pier, they're making that pier down there.
Yep.
And then came back around and went all the way down again, but sort of before we turned left to go back, took another box around, another little mini park. Came back down the street we came from to go to downtown Trenton, and came back. And then Brad drove.
That's a lot of driving. I was surprised. Did
Went
you know
faster
you were
than
going to
I-
get?
Oh, I had no clue where I was going.
Okay, and you said it went faster than you.
It went faster than I thought.
Yeah.
I think that the other teacher who was actually teaching us, Miss Casey, I think she was following us. Because at one point, like, their house is across the street from Trenton. I mean, Headkey. So, you know, I saw her there. And then when we were, like, her other daughter's house is down where we sort of made that box around in downtown Trenton. Well, she was just going into that driveway. Like, I saw her. So,
Just checking up on you, probably.
yeah, probably.
Well, that's cool. Wow, that's crazy. I can't even believe that it's time for all of this, but it's wicked cool. I was really excited to come home and see the look on your face, and it was like that look of joy. Like, yeah, it was good.
Did it.
Yeah, and that's so cool because
Did a little dad park too in the side of the street.
Nice, right out front of our house.
Yeah.
Yeah, they dropped you off, or you dropped
I
yourself
dropped
off.
myself off.
Nice, excellent.
Yeah.
All right, well that's cool. I know you gotta go take a shower,
No
but
legit.
yeah, that's so cool. I'm so proud of you. Like you said, another step, another thing, big year, and well done.
Thanks.
Well done, man. All right, see ya.
See ya.